Greetings, and welcome back to another episode of Fireside Chats, where ancient wisdom meets the modern age. I am your host, Walt Patah, and here we explore the timeless art of storytelling to uncover life's deeper truths and profound meaning. Through captivating fables, myths, and narratives, I weave together the wisdom of the past with the challenges of today, bridging generations and lighting the way forward. Each episode is a journey into the heart of storytelling, designed to spark curiosity, ignite reflection, and reveal the universal lessons that connect us all. So pull up a seat by the fire and let's dive into the stories that entertain, educate, and transform. This is Fireside Chats, where knowledge becomes legend. Now, today's fable is titled The Fable of the Enchanted Amazon Maze. Enjoy. In the heart of the vast and mystical Amazon rainforest, there existed a hidden grove known as the Labyrinth of Echoes. This was no ordinary forest. It was alive and ever-changing, with towering trees that whispered secrets and vines that shifted like serpents. The forest doubled as a maze, a living labyrinth that reflected the thoughts and words of those who wandered within it. The animals of the Amazon revered the Labyrinth of Echoes, for it was said to reveal the true nature of one's heart and mind. However, the maze was also feared, for many who entered never returned. Those who got lost were said to be trapped, not by the forest itself, but by the power of their own words. One day, a group of young animals, eager to prove their bravery, decided to venture into the Labyrinth of Echoes. Among them were Aurora, the wise parrot, Jaguar, the fierce but impulsive hunter, Tamandu, the thoughtful anteater, and Macaco, the playful monkey. They had heard the tales of the maze's power, but were determined to conquer it. As they entered the maze, the forest seemed welcoming. The path was clear, and the animals were filled with confidence. But as they ventured deeper, the trees began to shift, and the paths twisted and turned in confusing patterns. Jaguar, ever the leader, growled in frustration. This maze is impossible. We're never going to find our way out. At Jaguar's words, the trees around them began to grow taller and closer together, the paths narrowing into tight, tangled corridors. Macaco, swinging from branch to branch, laughed nervously. Yeah, we're doomed. We should never have come here. With Macaco's laughter, the vines above them descended like ropes, blocking their way forward and turning their path into a web of entrapment. Tamandu, sensing the change in the forest, paused to consider their situation. Perhaps it's our words that are making this maze more difficult. We need to speak with care. But Jaguar, stubborn as always, refused to listen. Nonsense. We're trapped because this maze is cursed, not because of anything we've said. The forest responded to Jaguar's anger by darkening the skies above, casting deep shadows that obscured the way. Fear began to grip the animals as the maze grew more complex, its paths more twisted. Aurora, who had been quietly observing, finally spoke. The Labyrinth of Echoes is not cursed, but it mirrors our thoughts and words. We're empowering the maze with our fear and frustration. If we want to find our way out, we must change the way we speak to ourselves and each other. Aurora's words hung in the air, and for a moment the forest was still. The animals looked at each other, realizing that the parrot's wisdom might be their only hope. I believe we can find our way out, Tamandu said softly. If we work together and speak words of encouragement, the maze will guide us. Makako, usually the joker, nodded seriously. Yes, we can do this. Let's not let our fear trap us here. Even Jaguar, though reluctant, agreed. Fine, let's try it your way. As the animals began to speak words of hope and determination, the forest responded. The vines receded, the paths widened, and the light returned to guide their way. The once imposing maze seemed to relax, its twists and turns becoming clearer and more navigable. Step by step, the animals made their way through the labyrinth of echoes, each word they spoke bringing them closer to the exit. When they finally emerged from the maze, they were greeted by the warm light of the sun filtering through the canopy, a sign that they had succeeded. Aurora, flapping her wings with satisfaction, turned to the group. The maze didn't trap us. We trapped ourselves with disempowering words. When we changed our dialogue, we changed our fate. The animals, wiser for their journey, left the labyrinth of echoes with a new understanding. They had learned that the words they spoke, whether to themselves or to others, had the power to shape their reality. By choosing to speak in ways that empowered rather than disempowered, they could navigate even the most challenging of situations. And so the tale of the enchanted Amazon maze was passed down through generations, reminding all who heard it that the true power of the forest lay not in its trees or its paths, but in the hearts and minds of those who dared enter it. The moral of the fable is the words we speak and the thoughts we entertain have the power to shape our reality. When we use language that empowers us and those around us, we can navigate even the most challenging situations with clarity and strength. But when we speak from a place of fear, doubt, or negativity, we create obstacles that trap us in our own confusion and despair. To overcome life's challenges, we must choose our words wisely, fostering hope, cooperation, and belief in our ability to succeed. Thank you for joining me here on Fireside Chats. I am your host, Walt Patah, and I will see you next time for another episode of Fireside Chats. Feel free to leave any thoughts in the comments section. I appreciate anything you have to offer. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Fireside Chats. Peace.